by-election of Chibok State House of Assembly in Borno State were took place today, and according to the electoral empire, at about 10 after 10 p.m. today, they declared the winner for this election of APC candidates. What do you have to say, sir, in summary of what took place today at the conclusion of this election, where INEC, at the polling returning officer, uh, Prof, who declared the winner as APC candidate?
Well, it's not funny, but it's rather unfortunate that we have adults who have children, some of them have grandchildren, will decide to be playing around with the intelligence of, of the entire people, not just of Chibok or Borno State, but the country. It's a shame that you look at people that are age mates of your father shaming themselves on the field in the name of trying to grab some crumbs on the table because they want to be appendages of power. Everyone around here, including they themselves, with all the let me call um uh the, the the terrible set of leaders we have that have flocked into Chibok just for the purpose of this election alone. It's a shame. In the first place, was there result counting and collation in Gatamarwa? Was there result counting and collation in Kautikeri? Was there result counting and collation in Bokura? Was there result collation and counting in Kwarangl or Shikarka? We One of us, engineer Jentuku Manza, is just being released after being picked as our collation officer from Balala Ward by the Commissioner of Youth and Sport, Sain Nabuwa, who came with unknown people, with civilian JTF that are not from Chibok, with people with military uniform that are not from Chibok, and they took engineer John Tukumamza to unknown bush, carried stone that he want to even crush his head. It took a collective intervention and name calling before he was released this evening. Then where did they did the collation of result in this world? Is it not by law? The shameless professor that you said was announcing result, if he has not been to school, which we don't even know which school they went to, if at all they have been to school and they know what law is all about, were they not told to to present every sensitive material at the polling unit for the people and agents to vet and then cast their vote after accreditation and authentication, and then votes being counted, vote being written, entered properly, documented, and then announced at the polling unit before capturing it with Beaver and then uploading it on the IREF. Is it not as simple as ABCD? Is it a rocket science? No. So why do we have election if the people don't want to play by the book? So it's a shame that we have people who said they are working for the government, being paid by taxpayers' money, working for INEC, and then you pack yourself across in the entire 11 ward of Chibok today and the 111 units today. Majority of those that were leading as EOs, as in what do you call it, presiding officers, were EOs from all the 27 local government across Borno State, which means they know what they are doing, they know the law. Why will you close election by one and you don't want to release the result? You don't want the result to be counted. You don't want to release it, and then only for you to come 10 in the night and you are coming to announce that you've won election. Where was the election? How did you win the election? So it's just a shame. I moved around the primary school, even in my ward here in Garu East, that I know there was never a time that APC won any ward here, any unit here. They went and I saw people, in one corner trying to snap something on the ground to upload that they have finished writing result. I went to what do you call it, Blagaji in Utaku, and as early as 2:30 p.m. that the presiding officer have packed the electoral equipment and to the collation center, and the agent was stopped from my agent was even stopped from accessing the collation center, the central primary school in Chibok. So which result exactly are they announcing? They would have allowed INEC, they would have told INEC to just appoint somebody to replace the person that the seat that has been vacant for some month after the demise of our brother. Not coming to suffer people, campaigning here and there, and then only for them to come with these shenanigans called election. This is not right. And unless this thing is corrected, we will keep allowing the worst of us to govern the best of us.
All right, all
Okay,
right.
Honorable, did you see this coming initially? Did you see all this shamble that you are talking about coming initially?
We anticipated something like that, but not as bad as this, because we've seen the sham that happened in the last local government election, where the governor, Professor Babagana Zulum, asked some university professors to go to government house and sign a result that has already been prepared, and then appointed 3 units to come and do something like an election, so that they can video record and report that election took place in the local government for local government chairman. And the professors signed. Some of them are our friends that we talk with them. They didn't go to any local government to conduct any result. We knew that something like this was going to happen. But the fact that this election was supposed to be conducted by the National Electoral Umpire, INEC, we thought it would have been something different. And that was why some of us decided to support our candidate. And we thought no matter how bad it will be, there will be some areas that people will have resisted the election. Notwithstanding the voter apathy that happened because of my mandate that they've stolen in the last February 2023 election, we thought this will be at least be better in such a way that certain level of credibility should have brought into play. But it's such a shame that you have government functionaries from across. The only person from Borno political landscape that is not in Chibok today is only the governor, Babagana Zulum, which is a shame. If people like us will give them this tough time, and they will not even feel like, okay, we already have, APC already have 27 local government members of the House of Assembly. Why can't they allow the Chibok to choose who they want? And let us now know that, okay, yes, this is somebody that has been chosen by the people of Chibok. Why must it be that it's Babagana Zulum that must be imposing every candidate for every political office, right from senators to House of Rep, to House of Assembly, to chairman of local government? Is that politics? Why will they feel like it must be one party state? It's not right. That's not democracy. They should just ask us to not be part of anything again, and then keep doing whatever they want to do with the state, whether they want the state to grow and develop, or they want nincompoops to be, appointed here and there every day to be parading as if they are leaders. This is not right.
All right, Honorable, let's hear from you. What will now be your party step after the declaration of this result by INEC?
Well, as you can see, we have participated in it lawfully from start to this point. But at a point whereby vote cast were being taken away, military, police, and all security agencies are being used to force people to move ballot papers that have not been counted and collated. It is not something that will go and sit and begin to argue over who won and who didn't win anything. That was why we did not even bother ourselves to go for the collation at the local government collation center, because what are we going to collect? The result that we didn't see in the units, the result that we didn't see at the ward level, then we'll come to local government level to go and collect results for what? That was why we decided we are going to stay away from the collation center. Let them collect what they have cooked, because that was what they wanted to do. So from here, we will decide we'll have a meeting, we'll review our situation room with our party leaders and our key stakeholders, and then we will decide on what best option for us to take.
We saw you initially at the collection center, so to say, at the early moment where collection was being
The first result that was brought to the collection center,
with a heating argument. So we want to know what really gave rise to this.
Okay, what gave rise to this was as early as 2:30, 2:35, thereabout, I got a call that the presiding officer at Untaku Ward, Blagaji unit, I can't remember the code on paper, packed everything and said he's coming to the collection center so they will conclude collection and then result writing and tally. And the
Where?
That at the central primary school, leaving the ward in Ontaku and then coming to collection center in Likama ward, a different ward, before you could collect your result and then enter. So upon reaching the polling unit, upon reaching the collection center, the agent of PDP was stopped from accessing the collection center. And then he called my attention that this is what is happening at the collection center. His ward chairman came, the ward chairman of the unit that was affected came. He was also stopped from accessing the court. So when I went there, I stopped, and immediately I stopped at the gate. I saw a police officer coming out with two duplicate copy of the results. So he gave one to my agent. So immediately I saw that, I was asking him, I said, which one is this one? They said it's the result for the unit that they were coming from. I collected the result from EC8 EC8A1. It was not signed. They just wrote APC 33, PDP 9. No signature, no stamp, nothing. And it's already a duplicate copy. I said, okay, let's go. Immediately, I queried the police officer that why will you be the one to go into the collection center, collect a result that's supposed to have been given at a polling unit and announced and displayed, snapped and uploaded. So he now became agitated and said, okay, if that's the case, let him return the result sheet to the presiding officer. That was when I followed him into the collection center, and they introduced me to the collection center, EO, the presiding officer. I now asked him, Oga, was that what you were trained to do? Were you not supposed to finish counting your ballot paper, write the result, announce it at the unit, get our agents and every agent signed, display the result, snap, upload, and allow them before you begin to go to the ward collection center, not even the local government collection center? So why did you decide to just leave your the unit and then begin to go as you were going? That he wanted to go, and it was approaching time for 2 o'clock prayer, so he wanted to go and pray. That was why he packed everything and went to the collection center. And thank God his superiors were there. I called the attention of one of the EOs that are the electoral officers that came from other local government. I said, was that what you taught your people to do, the presiding officer? And these are INEC staff, not the ad hoc staff that they use, because they use INEC staff from all the various local government that were deployed into Chibok. So they are not acting based on ignorance or something. It was a deliberate mischief. It was a calculated attempt to disenfranchise our people from getting their mandate, exercising their franchise. So it's very funny. So we addressed, and thank God I went there with the legal advisor, the state legal advisor of PDP, who escorted the sensitive material yesterday into Chibok. We went there together, and he asked them the legal, the legal in the legal terms, and they couldn't answer the question. And at the end of the guy collected the duplicate copies, returned it back to the booklet, and he was asking the agents now that were there that please can they come and now sign the result. I said no, they can't sign the result, because when did you do the collection, the counting and everything together with them? No. So why will they sign this kind of result? So it's just very shameful. And the problem is that whenever there is election like this, and then the people that supposedly in court failed election are complaining, people that are from far away will begin to say, it's because you didn't win, that is why you are complaining. Some of us are professionals that don't need this small things to do anything. We just want the right things to be done so that at least let people exercise their civic responsibility. Leadership is all about the people. It's not about those that will just go and sit in offices as leaders. It's about the people. So you are sitting somewhere as a governor in Maiduguri, you don't know the pain of the people. You guys have been in this community for how many days? No light, no road, no water, nothing. You know, a completely forsaken environment, and then somebody want to impose leadership on you again. This is the fourth election that Zulum is imposing leadership on Chibok without the even the courtesy of allowing the people to decide even the primary election. He will just come and gather them as stakeholders of APC and announce, this is the candidate I want. Is that politics? If you ask everybody, whether child, young person, adult, women or men, everybody that is active in politics will tell you that they are not happy. But the problem is people are busy looking for crumbs that are falling on the table of government, so nobody wants to talk. Almost jobless people that they are bringing to be leaders in Chibok are looking like, okay, this is a favor done to them. So their loyalty is to Zulum, not to Chibok people, which is very wrong. How do you get good governance with this kind of behavior? So that is where we are.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.